Hello everybody, welcome to Resident Evil Requiem. We are going for sub 2 in 80% casual today. I'm not streaming right now, but I'm doing an offline run and I wanted to commentate over it because I think, the game's almost a week old and a lot of people are trying to come into the speedrunning scene, and I feel like this run could be a great instance, no matter what category you're getting into, to kind of have me just give an overview of a lot of the strats as I'm going about it. So I'm gonna give my offline commentary during this. This is on a completely fresh file here, so you can tell by the background on the main menu, but also I don't have insanity mode, so you know that I can't use like Leon's box in Act 1 anymore. So that is something that I was accidentally doing in my last runs. It doesn't really affect the route too much, but it will result in about a minute of time loss overall in the run, probably. But that's okay because I have tons of time saved. The game's only a week old, so we're gonna have tons of time saved by just playing better and implementing some of the new, more consistent strats too. So let's get into it. I do have the load remover on for the first time. I'm comparing the load remover to my RTA splits because I didn't want to get rid of my RTA splits. So be aware of that. Yeah, definitely be aware of that because I'm probably going to be golding all over the place here, but it doesn't mean that I'm actually doing that much better. Okay, I already failed the first strat, but that's okay. I was supposed to go right a little bit, like just press D like once or twice, and then a guy would push me forward. So I'm probably already losing a second or two because of that. Now, because I started in casual difficulty, out of my way, aim assist is put on, so I do need to sync a few seconds to turn off aim assist here. Just like that. I do have the Apocalypse outfit on Grace because when I delete all of my save files and went back in, the game was just like, hey, you still have this outfit. So I'm like, why the hell not? Let's put it on.
Why am I even here?
I have lost everything, but I have not lost my pre-order bonus of the Apocalypse outfit. The other thing is in the top left. I'm probably not going to have this on a lot because I kind of like it when my gameplay is crisp and minimalistic in UI elements, but it is nice, especially learning the run and route right now, to be able to display our DA rank, but also enemy health bars, and to see how much damage we're doing to enemies. It's a great tool in these early weeks to figure out what's worth it and what's not. So I'm keeping that on so I can watch this VOD back and kind of compare and contrast how much damage I'm doing, and yeah, how much damage I'm doing over time to certain enemies. This is a slower section. The whole game, the whole run isn't like this. It picks up for sure. We are thinking of introducing a new intro category, or I shouldn't say us, I should be saying the mods. That starts about 7 minutes in once we get the lighter. Oh, what am I doing? Already making goofs. That's okay.
Shit.
I'm gonna start focusing though. Gotta get my head in the game. I have practiced since my last run. I have practiced some new stuff. A lot of Grace Hospital I've practiced now, and I feel more confident on.
Hurry.
I have not practiced Leon Raccoon City yet with his new weapons. I've practiced stuff like the spider and chunk, which are like the big areas of improvement, or that would be affected by me not having the Act 1 box with Leon anymore. So when you're supposed to get the box with Leon where he can like use it as a shop or merchant, that is the first instance where you're supposed to be able to in a fresh file is apparently at the BSAA camp shortly after you arrive in Raccoon City. So we can't buy any weapons before the spider. It'll be after the spider. So, but the spider strat still, the spider goes down pretty fast still. Almost the same time actually. Oh, go. There is some little like general tech that I think a lot of people aren't aware of yet that I can probably detail. So one thing is sometimes Grace and Leon will put their gun away when you interact with something, but if you have a grenade or a bottle held out, you don't have that put away animation. Same thing goes with like the lighter. If you're interacting with something, make sure you put your lighter away and flashlight. When a shop comes open and the progress bar comes up to show you how many credits you've gotten, you can actually right click and it'll skip the progress bar from coming up. Stuff like that. You can run off ladders, you don't have to take them down. Trying to think. Leon, it's your time to shine. We do change between first person and third person. We're going to be mainly first person the entire time, but third person is helpful when some animations, especially when we're being chased or run, is helpful. Otherwise, first person in general is just slightly better. Just it might be preference, honestly, but first person to me feels like you can cut your corners a bit better than in third. Now, I want to practice getting past this guy without shooting, but I'm not gonna.
Fuck. Let's make this quick.
So there is a new strat with the girl here. The strat that I've been using, and I might use it as a backup, is for us to get caught, and then once we get caught and grabbed and let back down, you actually, if you press forward, you can go between their legs and phase through them. So that's going to be the backup strat. We actually have to do that once here, but there's a new strat to kind of lead them a little bit away and then kind of like maneuver. It's kind of precise. I'm sure it'll feel like fine once I have more practice with it, but right now, because I have limited practice, it feels a little slightly risky, but it's really nice. And then the girl will come in and kick the tray that we need to stand on for us, which is awesome. But this is where no intro would probably start. That's what because this is the first typewriter you can save at. That's what most people are thinking. Honestly, I probably should have just sunk a little bit of time loss there, just so I could make a no intro save. Oh well. What is 7 minutes of my time later? I'll probably reset anyways and lose all those 7 minutes anyways. Okay, so here, right here. And then go just like that, perfect. Now she's gonna chase us back in. We wanna be right underneath this toolbox. And she's just gonna hit this right towards us. Yep. Ain't that wonderful? What a great strat. Nice, and I was fast enough where I didn't get grabbed there. Brilliant. Now, you can actually lead her away, and she won't spawn in front of you if you lead her behind you, but that's too slow. So we're just gonna have her grab us here and then phase through her. 30 FPS will get you through more slick and cleaner. But it's not needed right there. Yeah, 120 FPS is more than enough. So here, third person would be faster. This is one of the instances right now where the chase would make us faster, but just because we have to change the settings menu, it's not going to be worth it. When we're in the basement to get the helicopter keys, it is 100% worth it down there. It would save like 15 seconds normally, so with thinking about 3-4 seconds of doing the settings change, saves like 11 seconds overall. So basement, helicopter, if you want to see what Grace is like when she's flailing and being chased at high velocity speeds, that's where you should go to check that out. So Leon here, I'm going to try to adapt to something different. We want to use Colette with our Requiem, since the ammo that we have with Requiem isn't going to be saved over. So. Oops. That's okay. So place this over here. We're not going to use the actual chainsaw. And line this up. We want to collapse. No, dang it. Okay, that's fine. I did. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that went well.
Not exactly what I wanted to do at the end there, but it was fine. The star wasn't what I wanted to do exactly either. I wanted to collect that first shot that I did, but I had a backup for it that pretty much didn't change it anyways, because I was able to line up two of the other people together.
Did it again.
But yeah, it was the end there that I definitely lost like maybe 5-6 seconds. But that's okay, because how I was doing that section was pretty bad anyways, so I'm pretty sure that saved time regardless.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
Come on, come on!
Okay. So Leon S. Kennedy, he was so generous to give us 1 bullet on our Requiem. Now, I have changed how I'm going to use this 1 bullet. I'm going to use it on the cook, actually, this time. Pretty immediately, too, just so that he doesn't become a nuisance and get in our way throughout the run, because there's 2 instances where he could make us lose like 10 seconds. So I'm just going to make sure that he doesn't get in our way at all later. We need to get 3 antique coins. We get a hip pouch from the parlor later, since we have to make a visit there anyways for the east wing keycard. Now, you will do more damage the longer you have the Requiem held down, so I need to hold it down for like 4 seconds here before I actually shoot this guy in the head. While standing still, too. Okay, never mind. I don't know why that didn't kill. I got that without being grabbed really good. So I can still kill the cook with bullets. The problem is that So by using the health bars on the left side there, I know that he has around 500 health left. So that's gonna be quite a few bullets. Plug the right side, then go left at the last second, and you consistently avoid that guy. That was a weird hit. I've never seen that before. Don't forget the last antique coin here on the piano. Now we need to go around and get quartz. 3 quartz is what we need to actually leave this place, to leave outside. And this is the first one. All these codes are always the same. This one's easy because it's just right to left, and then you go back to where you start. And this gives us access to the parlor. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to waste like 4 or 5 shots on the hook.
What if I can't get out?
Which is unfortunate because bullets can be a little low. If I'm low on bullets though, the game will likely give me more from boxes and stuff, so. Technically fine.
Weird.
So yeah, Grace's inventory is extremely low, so getting this hip pouch is absolutely worth it. It is optional, it's not required, but
People normally get in here.
especially if we don't want to like put in the quartz before we go down to the basement, which, you know, would add like 15 seconds on its own. I'll be back for him. I don't want to waste too much time trying to do the damage on him, but I think 257 health is where I got him now, so good. I have changed up this room since I used the Requiem on that cook. We're no longer using it on here, but I am going to get this and get this guy out of the way so we don't have to wait. Like, if he's too close when we have to put in the heart and the lungs, it can not give us the prompt. So we're going to take care of him right now. And he could come back as a blisterhead if we had killed him right there. Now, with these guys up here, I can just, like, walk past them pretty much. This is usually consistent. Yeah. Yeah, it's very consistent, though. It is interesting because it seems like it's like a case-by-case basis. Here's the new latest chunk strats. I do go to 30 FPS. It saves like 5 seconds of just not having to wait on chunk to leave before we can squeeze through. You know, stay there. Once she screams, you have to stop where I stop, but then once she screams... No! Dang it. So sometimes it's either 2 or 3 bullets it takes to stun this person. Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't the best execution of that, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going. Probably lost 15 seconds overall, but that's fine. Now we gotta wait on Chunk here. So we're gonna pick up some handgun ammo. There's a scrap in here, which we don't want. Yeah. Just killing time, pretty much. Don't get too close to him. Okay. For a second there, I thought I did it too soon. Gonna see if that has good ammo down there or not. Okay, so this one should be... Let's see. Stars, sun, moon, sun. That's 2 of the 3 puzzles that are always the same and you gotta memorize. that ammo? No, it's a sack. Okay. I don't know how I want to handle those two guys there. I don't know if that's the best way to handle it, or if there's a way to just run past without shooting. Either way. I'm doing pretty good on ammo, and I guess I could get a heal, but I could have broke one of those vases maybe, but I think we're doing fine. We do need to get ready for the... Oh, hello. And you're dead. See, that's why I wanted to make sure he died. That way I didn't have to waste any time there. But it's oh well. Okay. It's much better than having to wait for him to do his full combo and then maneuvering ourselves around that after it. So yeah, we need to get the heart and lungs and put them back in the body, and that will give us the level 2 access for security and stuff. Now this box, turnover, this order matters, so it do matter. Trigger that. Come back over here, you can break this box and hopefully it gives us some ammo. I think it always gives you ammo. 9 shots is always, yeah, that's about right. You can wait pretty long before you kill this guy, but you gotta do 2 shots to break the window and then kill him. You want to make sure that you're positioned well when you're interacting with stuff, as goes most RE games. That way you don't waste like a half a second or a quarter second of your player moving into the right position before the animation starts. So like right there, positioning yourself right is good. Go up the stairs. So now we need to... Actually, what are we doing right now? I forget. I know the pathing. I just forget exactly what we're doing. If you break that box, you get 2 bullets. So I'm gonna use this for a heal.
I guess.
Oh yeah, okay. We need to go get the heart. That's what this path is. So normally, another reason why I wanted to kill the chef is the chef would always be right here and always do damage to me. And the damage, like tanking the damage isn't the worst part. It's just like trying to maneuver around the chef, and then when you go in here and get the heart, you have to wait for the chef to come in, and like it's just so annoying. So felt like the right idea to get rid of the chef with the Requiem, because in my head it sounds like it could save like up to 10 seconds. Nah, I don't like that guy. I feel like I could have gotten around him, but yeah. I'm curious if taking upstairs is actually a little faster here. I want to look into that. But my gut tells me this is faster. Okay. So last time I used Requiem on this like guy that we're gonna put the heart in, and I'm not gonna do that anymore because people let me know that I can actually just shoot him while he's on the counter. He needs like 5 shots, but we do need to deal with this guy too. There is one guy on the left that I hope he doesn't get too close. Okay, cool. You want to put in the lungs first, because if you don't, then the lungs come out if you put in the heart first.
Of course it gets up.
Cool. Nah, wrong way. Actually, Chunk's gonna go that way now, so yeah, I made a little mistake. Made a little mistake. Chunk's actually here. Great. Yeah, so I just lost like 30 seconds probably. It's fine. That's not great either, though. Plenty. Oh, I was about to say plenty of ammo, but I'm actually incredibly low on ammo. I didn't realize I only had 3 bullets before I picked up the vase ammo there. So yeah, not the best performance. The reason I went back originally was because I thought I was wasting too much time before to go into the room that I need to go in, and you need to be very quick, otherwise Chunk is
Braille.
Chunk beats you and you have to wait for him and go the other path. I thought I spawned Chunk. I did not, so he ended up being prompted up to go on the left path instead, so I screwed myself by thinking that I screwed myself. Oh hey, he's not here though. This is like the one time he's never been over in this this part, so I actually get the fast pathing back to Emily now. So yeah, the third quartz, we need the third quartz, but in order to get it, we need somebody that can read Braille, and Emily knows how to read Braille. So we need to take her over the little babysitting section, which is also kind of scary because we can't shoot while we have Emily on, so we just gotta do speedrunning strats, I guess, to get to our destination.
Can you read them?
Who needs to kill things?
Push the buttons in this order. Star, star.
Wrong way.
Moon, sun.
I always do that.
I have to keep it together.
So yeah, this is gonna be very precise. If I die here, I'm gonna lose like 40 seconds. Thank God. Okay, we made it. Nice, and we avoid getting grabbed there. Okay, so now we have a kill all section where we need to kill 4 enemies. So Requiem could have been nice to save for here, honestly. But are you still alive? Okay. Okay. Okay, so we killed those 4. Gonna try to see if I can get some ammo. Nope, no ammo. Whatever. I probably need to. Shouldn't have picked up that green herb. So one of those guys that's gonna turn into a blister head. We don't need to kill the blister head. Even if we do kill the blister head, I'm pretty certain we still have to wait the same amount of time back here. As long as we don't aggro him and we just wait back here, there's a timer once the blister head spawns where it takes 20 seconds. Well, I don't know if it's 20 seconds, but it feels like 20, maybe 30 seconds that we have to wait.
I'm here.
Okay, let's go save Emily. All right, so this is the first deviation from the route where I can't use Leon's box to buy the weapon. So we're gonna have to deal with just using the shotgun in
Yeah, where's Ashcroft? Victor kidnapped her.
What? Why?
the shotgun usually that we just get naturally here instead of buying one. Which is a little slower, but it's not like too different. think I missed one of my shotgun still, so that's not great.
That one, huh? Hope I'm not next.
Ow. Okay, so that's how that goes. I was trying to see if I could find some ammo, but I did not. So this is where you don't want to look at the ladder. As long as you're not looking at the ladder and you have a little bit of momentum, you can just fall down holes and not take the ladder down. Taking ladders down is slow. Now I kind of want to save my shotgun shells, so I think I'm going to purposely get yelled at here. Yeah. Definitely faster to kill her or shoot her with the shotgun, but ooh, thank you for the shotgun shells. That guy wants me to do well here. Okay. This is a section that I probably need to practice more. I'm gonna mainly try to just copy what Nico with a C does. Mostly.
Every single time. One thing after another.
That was fine, except for the end.
Well, that's my cardio for the week.
I want to use the grenades more, but it's fine. So yeah, this is where basically the split that should have the biggest time loss due to not having the Act 1 Leon box. Which it still isn't that bad, even though I messed up both of those fighting strats, but it's fine. Yeah, I was supposed to kill Chonk faster, and I messed up the end of that office one. I think there probably is something faster for the offices still that utilizes the grenades, but it's also nice to use the grenades later, potentially, so... So we can only have a certain amount of these at a time. While I put this in, I'm going to, because this guy could come and bother me later, I'm gonna do a shot now. We come back like in this path like 4 different times, so by the time I get here in my 3rd or 4th path, that guy's gonna die. So I just unloaded 1 shot on him right now. This middle guy is always a problem too. That very first time, he's not a problem, but every time after that, he always is a problem. So you always want to shoot. Yeah, this is... In the hospital, you're a little bit more carefree with being able to run past guys. In here, like the first time you run past an enemy is fine, but then after that, they get really aggressive. So everyone I'm shooting because I've had bad experiences almost every time I haven't shot them. So almost like seemingly like there is probably good ways to get past all of them without shooting, but not trivial. Okay, there's a strat here to try to get through faster. I probably don't need that bottle, but yeah, so there's a strat to get through. Well, not a strat, but it is possible to get through the wall. Okay, that's fine. Now we have 2 joints on us, plus a wrench where we can take off this cover to put in the 2 joints. Now we're just going to go over to this area for only a forklift key, and that's it. I need to know... I think I have an extra green herb in my inventory. I didn't mean to push him. That's slow. Yeah, okay, I have 1 extra inventory slot and a green herb, so I might need to get rid of the green herb. I'm debating if I should... I don't even have a lot of bullets, but I'm debating if I should shoot all my bullets. One thing that we were talking about is getting rid of the hip pouch altogether and then like maybe putting one of the ports in the slot early. If we do that, we need to be able to keep all 3 joints at this point coming up, and it's hard to keep all of them in your inventory with everything else that you already have. And we don't want to make a visit to our item box because that wastes time by having to spend 5 seconds to go over there. So one thing that I was thinking, some of us were thinking, was literally just shoot our ammo away so that we don't take up an extra slot with ammo, because after this section, Grace's ammo becomes pretty irrelevant. We don't really use Grace. You want to look down here, by the way. That way you never get shocked and don't get scared. But yeah. You do need to stun this guy every time. I go for the head. I think you should be able to go for the leg too. The leg should be easier to hit, honestly. So now we're making our second wave back here. You actually don't have to hurt these guys at all. But I'm gonna kill him right. Oh, I am out of ammo. Yeah. I didn't realize I was so low on it. Well, I kind of said it, but... Whoa, hey, you're not supposed to be able to grab yet. Okay, so a little bit of time lost, but my menu in there wasn't hot. So something that apparently you can do is on 60. You can move between the bags a little bit easier. I don't know if this was worth me getting the time loss of adjusting the setting, but this is something new that I haven't tried out yet that I wanted to try out right now. Really, sir? I was way too far right for you to do that. Cool. I think I'm being lied to. I mean, I saw a clip of somebody like phasing through the bags on 60 FPS, but didn't work there for me. Though, don't wait at the ladder, get a running start. Once you see the bodies, go forward, and then boom.
What?
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
Whoa! Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
Since I want to waste my bullets anyways, I'm just gonna go trigger happy here. I only want to make sure I have 7 bullets left pretty much, so I don't waste an extra inventory slot. I don't think it's necessary here. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna try it though. Really? What? Okay.
Processing is almost complete. Processing complete.
And then don't go close until you see the ladder start to fall down.
Finally stopped. Thank God. The last one. Now to free Emily and get out of this place. Oh, I got in my mouth.
Gross. Gnarly. So I do have a bottle on me. It is better to have the bottle out when interacting with stuff. Okay, nice. This guy's not here now because I took care of him. Well, actually, he's gonna turn into Blitzred. Never mind. I did not think about that. That guy is always a problem after that first visit. Blisterhead is not great. Great at all. I forgot that that can happen. I might have to use my molly. And there's the problem of not getting that extra hit pouch. So I use that molly on... Now I might need bullets, actually. Oh boy. I use that molly on the regenerators after we get in the arc lab later.
Hold on tight. I'm scared. Why is it so loud?
It should be fine.
It's gonna be okay. Just
I mean, I think I can use the, like, I forget what it's called, but the one that you use against the lickers, I could probably use on those guys.
It's just spinning you down.
not the best sewers, or I don't even know if you should call it sewers. It's just like, you know, so many RE games have sewers, but I should really just call it basement instead.
Grace? Are you hurt? No. I'm okay. That's good. Good, Emily. What's going Hurry! Hey, Emily. Do you maybe want to leave with me?
So I'm going third person because
It's not
I'm
safe.
going to need to go third person for at the bottom of this next one for the helicopter keys. So I'm just gonna
Finally,
go in there now.
we made it. We did it. Emily? Are you alright? Emily?
I don't know.
Well, let's just... Oh my god.
Hey!
Oh, come on. So there is a few things that has been discussed about in third person. Even though it's something that
Just let it be in here.
we're probably not, it's probably not going to be like the active perspective. There's like certain things where if you turn at a 90 degrees angle, you can kind of like weave or like sidestep like that, and that can allow you to cut corners pretty fast. And then if you mash A and D together, you can kind of do this in a row. Now, supposedly this saves time. Whenever I've tested it, I kind of get the exact same time, but if it does save time, it's barely any. But the thing is, it's kind of difficult on the hands for you to do for a prolonged amount of time, just mashing A and D repeatedly over and over and over for the entire course of the run, any time that you're ever running. So, I mean, the game is only a week old, but there's probably just discussions of like probably just banning movement, even though it wouldn't really probably be relevant since third person's not going to be used very often, most likely. You never know.
Yes.
Okay, so we want to grab the extinguisher here. We don't need to use it at all, but we want to grab it because there are two scripted zombie grabs here. This one right here on the floor, and that one right there. But if we are holding the extinguisher, they're never triggered to
Oh, shit.
hit us.
Shit.
But then the biggest reason why we're in third person is coming up here in like 10 seconds. We're gonna see Grace flail around. Something I haven't tried yet is trying to crouch to cancel her stumbling animation. So, but yeah, look at that. Look how much she just picks up speed. It's so much faster. Try to crouch cancel there. I think you have to preemptively do it really fast. Then on the left side, thing comes tumbling down on the right. Yeah, I think if you preemptively crouch, it just allows less of a chance of you to stumble. And the common occurrences of where you stumble, like, it is always in the usual same spots. And Grace, you are covered in blood. Covered in Kool-Aid. Alright, so here we are given the sniper. We don't have to buy our own, we are given it. And I'm gonna change up the strat on the Blisterborn in the chapel, where we don't need to spawn any extra enemies. We're just going to shoot him in the head. As long as you don't shoot any of his weak points, there's no need to ever, the game will never spawn anymore. So yeah, we have to get used to this sniper now, pretty much.
Next.
But this sniper has a scope and it's nice.
Must be time for the evening service.
It must be time, Leon. I must be time. Actually, let me save a bullet here. Okay, cool.
Grace. All right.
Sorry, Zombo. If you kill this guy, he should give shotgun shells.
Stay with me.
Cool. It never spawned in any other enemies because I never blew up any of his weak points. So I'm gonna be quick here now. That honestly might be faster than what I was doing, so. Cool. That was good. Okay, now time for girl boss. So this is the split that marks the end of Act 1.
Surface.
I'm gonna change to first person.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
So there is 5 Requiem bullets on the table here. We definitely want them because it'll stun. It shall stun the beast, the girl. Maria. Now here it's pretty evident. Well, let me describe this first. You want to try to curve off these jumps.
Only chance.
In first person, you can... Okay, I didn't do it really well. I mean, as you land there on that last one, you can kind of curve, but... Yeah, it's not exactly how I wanted that to work, but... Anyways, you should try to curve yourself as you fall off a ledge. Just to... On the last microseconds after you fall off the ledge. You want to try to shoot her as early as possible. If you wait too long, also go to a bottle. I don't have a bottle. Oh, drink. I don't have a bottle, so I have to do the put away animation on my guns. Yeah, that's another reason why you don't want to use your molly earlier.
2 to go.
Fine though. I guess there is not a put away animation. I mean, it depends.
Only one more.
It's more, I think it comes up more often with Leon, and you can have the grenade out to bypass you putting away your gun. Here we're gonna start the crank, but then shoot the girl so that she doesn't block our way. Like, we can do this full crank, but if we do that, she's like 5 feet away from us. So we're gonna stun her there. Like, it takes like 2-3 seconds to shoot the Requiem. If we just did it in full, we would have to wait like 5 or 6 seconds to just wait for her to clear this area right here before we would actually be able to go forth.
I need to hurry.
It does not matter. We're not gonna have the Requiem, so I can just freaking fire this, honestly. It doesn't matter.
We're getting out of here. Get out of the fucking... Come on! Open!
Now, while she's burning, we're just gonna go this way. Cutscene's gonna come up, and we're still... The distance we made was relevant. Now, for this, hitting the crit does matter, actually. I've seen some people just wait it out, but... Yeah, you see that? That's super fast. So you do actually want to aim for the crit. I don't think any the shots matter if you don't hit the crit, but the crit's like the little like stomach thing. All right, it's time for Leon. Leon S. Kennedy. So I'm probably gonna save time on this split, honestly. Then because I normally go for the shop that's like right there. I'm actually surprised the first shop is in the BSAA camp and not here.
It's like time stopped here.
If not for Umbrella,
Yeah.
it would have just been a normal city.
Yeah. Now it's nothing but ash and
This is my favorite part of the speedrun, is going through Leon's sections. I do like Grace's sections are the best casually. They're my favorite parts of the game, but speedrunning wise, it's just pretty awesome and fun and interesting to beat Leon. Alright, I hope you don't have arachnophobia. Oh, and I had to redo my settings. So, I don't have... I probably forgot to readjust my settings to adjust for the frame drops that are in this area. So that's going to be great. So, sorry if you see lots of frame drops. It's always been a problem in this area. I missed the shot. Look right there, and you don't get hit by the spider. Really cool. You don't have to wait for the 3-hit combo from the spider. You just have to move forward and look exactly where I am. Okay, now I'm hoping that I can pull this off.
Guess I gotta squash you. Haven't you had enough? I don't.
Nice. Perfect. Dude, I saved 30 seconds on that. Yeah, that's much faster than what I was trying to do with buying stuff in the shop. I mean, I'm gonna have to buy stuff from the shop eventually, but yeah, that's nice. Okay, that right there was a put away animation. Those are what we want to avoid. So if I had my grenade out there, wouldn't have wasted like a second putting away the shotgun. So yeah. Now there are like crates here where you can get ammo. The big crates will always give you the same ammo. Like that one. Now we're gonna wait for the garage to come up before we open that. Now we want to get this bracelet, but we don't have any credits, so there's no point to accessing the shop right now.
Should check the camp some more.
What? What do you mean I should check it out some more? I looked at the files. What the hell? I think it's because that's why, because I have to check the box. I never had to do that in my runs previously. Well, that sucks. Anyways, you can access this box. These boxes always have the same ammo. But we have enough time to open it and get the ammo while the garage door is going up. You can actually shoot that from here.
There are all the bodies.
Even though it is kind of tight shot.
Bad news, Sherry. This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's
Oh
impossible.
no,
They
zombies.
should have all been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have. There should be a part for the detonator somewhere around here.
Okay, so you want to line up on the left corner of this box, otherwise, because that's where you're going to be moved into place, pretty much.
Sherry, found the distributor.
Now, the gas
More
station
parts
isn't going to get
material
extra
to get
dialogue,
right to
but
that gate.
the other two signals are.
Can you see any more from your position?
So you can't back out of this until the dialogue's over, but you can back out of the gas station one immediately.
Relays over there, huh? That should be a fun trip. Got the location for those parts.
All right, so now we have our objectives. We are going to go get 2 fuses. I have a cool strat of using a grenade to stun a blisterborn. What I'm gonna do. I think there's actually, I think somebody, what was it, 7 Ray? There's something that they're implementing that I think can maybe be faster. I only took 1 look at it, but there might be improvements to not even have to use a grenade and just use your maneuvering abilities. Nice. That zombie was very angry there, very aggressive. He usually doesn't lunge at you that soon, but turning into the wall to the left usually consistently lets you avoid them. Now I'm gonna try to curve here. Oh, curved a little bit too fast. Okay, so we're gonna go for until we're 1/3 of the way done, and then we need to bounce this off the wall.
Here.
Because we don't want to blow ourselves up, we only want to blow up the blisterborn, and throwing it against the wall consistently gets it far enough away to stun him and not us. So then we can complete this without killing off the blisterborn, and that's awesome. Usually you can just run past that guy. I don't know why I shot. I was scared. Now, we won't have the shop to buy ammo as much. The shop doesn't really give us a lot of ammo anyways, but it is something that we will have to start thinking about. I didn't want to use that much. We get a free SMG here. I'm going to pick that up. Jesus. Okay. Put in the 2 fuses. Yeah, that section could have been better for sure. And then go all the way left and then crouch. And that's your most direct line here. I'm surprised I'm losing so much time, actually. I lost like 30 seconds there. I don't know. Oh, because I was confused at the camp of like trying to... I understand why. Okay.
Send some footage your way.
Now, because I don't even know how many credits we're at now, but we are at a lackluster of credits in general on a completely fresh file now, so... just go here as fast as possible to get the crank, and the SMG guy shouldn't get you, but you do have to be quick. Now above us is a thing that we can shoot down to get like 5,000 credits. We'll shoot it down when we're in the mortars, which will be going up to the mortars like right now. This guy with the red light in his hand, you can't shoot as soon as you, like, you have to wait a second until he like comes to a full stop, and you can kind of like tell a difference in his animation. When I shot was like a half a second too soon. Look, the right wall here. it usually also consistently avoids the SMG guy shooting you, but right there he hit me. Now, up here is Death Zone. Like, freaking mortars everywhere, dude, so make sure you heal. Body armor would be good here, but that's expensive, and yeah.
One of the parts should be just up here.
I was actually too quick there. That's the crates, by the way, that I said will have 5,000 credits. Really? Okay. Fine by me. I am almost using all my heals already. This pass a little bit longer, but it's definitely more consistent. You need to shoot this guy. Oop. Shoot that guy or else he'll grab you. Oh. There goes all my heals, but it's fine.
Found the signal receiver. Or at least what's left of it.
My knees.
One component left. By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA. It appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
Heard they had an internal dispute. Think it's related?
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
I think there's some rifle ammo in the locker up here before we get to the gas
Watch
canister.
your back. I'll contact you again soon.
Gas station needs routed out most optimally still, but I think I like damn. That sniper I think is better actually because the other sniper would not kill in the headshot there.
Gotta fill this up.
I actually don't remember. I haven't checked the stats in a while.
Let me guess. You must.
But
be
we're
the
just
town
gonna let that
lumberjack.
guy out and then we're just gonna kill everything else for a while. Really? Yeah, that's not optimal. Don't stand too close. I learned that the hard way. I missed a few of my slashes there, so that was slightly slow. Make sure to pick up his credits. Hoorah. Now, before we go up to the rooftops, we want to make sure now that we have the key to get this container now. And we'll use wait to do all of our shop stuff only once. We'll only access the shop once to get all of our weapons and then upgrade them. Actually doing pretty decent on ammo on everything. Decent, that is. I mean, the sniper's a little bit low, I guess, but... Now, like I said, the big crates always contain the same ammo. So this one contains a hand grenade if you need it, and then one other ammo type, I forget which. But yeah, if you need a hand grenade, there's one right there.
All right, I can use that.
So in my PB, I'm pretty sure I died here. I accidentally fell off like below one of the glass things. I actually have a little cool strat that's probably relevant now, actually. Without the, now that we don't get credits in Act 1, it's probably relevant and worthwhile to get a free, like, 2,500 credits by just, shooting 4 specific glass floor panels to clear out half of the floor and, yeah, essentially, kill like 5 zombies really fast. You can actually press twice as fast if you're pressing F and then a controller A's button. I'm not doing it here because I don't know, I haven't heard any discussions on it and I don't want to do something that would be banned. But I assume that like PC would be, that's always handgun ammo. Like on PC you could set up the virtual controller if that's a concern, but yeah, I'm not going to do it unless I know for certain that it's going to be like allowed. Okay, so just like that, how I cleared up the floor, that gave me 5 extra kills. One of those glass panels you have to break anyways, and with an SMG you just like shoot along the line and it's, yeah, pretty quick and efficient. So that's our detonator. I do wonder if, like, now that we have the detonator, I wonder if there's like an out of bounds to get out of here.
Just gotta figure out how to get down from here first.
There hasn't been any out of bounds skips yet. None. Zilch. Quite shocking. I mean, it's not too shocking for a modern game, but I'm sure some stuff will be found eventually because any game always has something. Even the ones that are like very robust. I run a game where there's like a required trigger checkpoint every every 5 meters, 5 seconds. I need to remember that I need to shoot that guy, not the TNT. But you need to do it. You should probably shoot him with the rifle. Ow! Okay. Dang.
Now for the other side.
I'm gonna grab all that. So I think there's like a just look up strat here actually, which is kind of funny to think about.
Now what?
So you're on a timer here, but you will have to kill these guys like eventually, so.
You'll have to take the next one.
You see it just starts moving no matter what. Make sure you don't shoot them too soon. There's like a specific animation cue you can rely on. Cool.
This is my lucky day.
Grenade. I use a grenade there, and I still have 5 left. That's pretty good. I forget how many grenades we actually need to use, but grenades are nice. The more, the merrier.
Longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center.
Cool. Motorcycle time. So every dog that we beat here gives 500 credits. So it's kind of important for us to actually be aware of our surroundings and kill really fast and
Should
be
make it there in no time.
conscious of when we need to reload and stuff like that too, you know?
Just a few potholes. This day just keeps getting better and better.
I don't know if I got that last kill or not.
These pups could use more training.
Those go down a lot faster than the other ones, so don't think you need to unload more bullets into them than what you have to. You can move left and right just slightly, but from what I've noticed, it doesn't matter. I haven't noticed it mattering at all.
So much for the direct route. Ken, seriously. I don't give up that easy.
Leon, you're insane. Anyone ever tell you that before? He may be insane, but he is so badass. Awesome. Somehow save time? Oh yeah, because it's a load remover, right? The last 4 splits, I've lost a little bit of time on, so none of them were golds. Specifically because I don't have my usual setup. But like this shotgun and this sniper really doesn't feel much different. But I don't know, there is a few small things. I think I am saving time overall, so we might be on the sub 2 pace. It's hard to tell. RPD. So thank you everyone here that told me about stuff, about a shortcut that I can take. Oh, I need to actually buy stuff here. Okay, hold on. You can right click to cancel out of that. Okay, cool. So we're going to sell those, and then we're going to buy the tack and the marksman and the case upgrade. Dot sights, power ×2. Here, rate of fire twice, and then that twice. Okay, cool. The hatchet's for a hunk. It helps a lot. But yeah, shotgun and sniper both got power upgrades pretty much. And we added a sight on the shotgun because it makes sure that it doesn't have spread then if you're using the sight. Okay, so thank you everyone that told me to do this. This saves me a good amount of time. I didn't realize this existed. Yeah, that's so much better.
You need to understand.
Okay, now Chloe's section. Now this is a long section. We do got one skip for it though.
Stay away. Stay away.
What was that?
Yeah, so this is a minute and a half just us sitting here. Okay, now we're crawling out. Okay, so in this hallway, you just want to go where there's a little line in the rug right here, and then go back this way. And then all you need to do is leave the hallway at this point. And then go back in, and then the door should be free of missing little girls. There we go. Now, here comes a skip, which... I found this myself, but it's not like the hardest thing to find. A lot of people have been coming in being like, "Hey, I found this." So it was gonna be found eventually, but yeah, I'm glad that I I'm a little proud that I found this myself. Well, it's not like the proudest thing to find, but still. But anyways, it's a 1 and 10-second time save of like going in the corner by the hatch and then just kind of mashing F. And then if you're like going forward, like immediately, then you can, like you have like a 1-second window before you get caught, where you can go in the hatch here. So as long as you're pretty like direct and mashing F, you should be able to get it. And then just like hold forward to go down the ladder and like look at the ladder. Okay, it was I actually wasted a little bit of time opening the hatch there. I was a little afraid, but we're good.
Please just be a bad dream. Why did they?
Fire truck! Oh my god. Yeah, I got stuck by it again. I forgot that if you go that angle, you get stuck on the fire truck. Don't do what I did. You want to interact with that girl as fast as possible.
What's wrong with them? What is this place?
What is this place? Oh, that was a good time save, actually. Okay, Mr. X time.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Cool. You do that fast enough, you don't get hit.
Give me a goddamn break.
Ooh, feisty.
What is Arc?
Okay, so timer fight's coming up. I already did my upgrades.
Someplace important.
Yeah, I don't need the... Yeah, I did my upgrades, so I had plenty of credits. Guess I don't need the SMG.
It hasn't changed.
But there is a shoddy that can sell for 3,000, like right there, maybe. I forget if that's as much. I'm gonna grab that. Really early? Come on. Nice.
I'll stop you.
The RE9 overlay in the top left that I'm using for boss health was extremely helpful in routing that tyrant fights. Really nice when you can see the exact what's doing the most DPS instead of just trying to time everything and see what gives you the lowest time. That takes an incredibly long time.
There's not much left of it. Heading underground.
Okay. So I'm a little worried about ammo. We don't have the SMG, so I'm curious if it'll even give us SMG ammo. I actually don't know. I do need more shotgun ammo in general.
Seriously.
I think I need to take off the scope on this. And I'm gonna grab this. Okay, so it does still give me machine gun ammo. Noted. Do you see that? But that's like crates that are always guaranteed to give you the same thing. I don't know if when we break a random box, if the loot pool still includes machine gun ammo or not. That's something that would be nice to know if my chances of... Yeah, if my chances are better of hitting whatever it's called.
Finally reached the bottom.
Of getting like shotgun ammo.
Very deep hole.
The perfect place to have something.
I might upgrade like the reload speed and the clip of the shotgun if I have extra credits. I did have extra credits.
This file's really on it.
Okay. Okay, thank God they gave me some shotgun. Okay, so here you only have to destroy one flower on the side. So the left one, don't need to kill the right one. Same thing here. You'll get hit right here. Yeah. You can't avoid getting hit there, I don't think, but fine.
Just so you know, I've killed every plant I've ever had.
Ow. Okay. I'm like low on ammo. Very low on ammo. I have to... I'm gonna have to, oh, and we have the hunk split. This is a hard split that I'm probably not gonna do as well as I'd like. Yeah, we have hand grenades though. That's good. I can do the hand grenade strat on this first server room. But I will need to desperately try to break some boxes.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Cool. Rad. Oh my god. Nice. Beautiful. Nice, and that gave me rifle ammo. Good. I cannot miss a shot here. Jesus. I messed that up because I wanted to try to get ammo. I didn't think that they would come down as soon. That was still fine though. Oh, I only have one heal left. Shoot. Okay, Hunk, it's time. So how Hunk works is there's clashing animations that you want to try to avoid. If you're like between pillars or you got Hunk like up against a pillar or you're up against a pillar, you can kind of avoid it. It's kind of tricky, but so I had to practice it, but
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
yes, nice, we got
I
it.
heard you were smart.
Ooh, nice. Nice! Yep, that's a really fast Hunk fight. Let's go. I still could have done better. I had like one more like little counter thing that I flashed on, but that was good. That was really good. That's what a power 2 hatchet. Power 2 hatchet helps with that a lot. Let's go.
Tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
Nice.
Come on.
And I'm feeling confident about the final boss. Now with Nico with a C's final boss strat to get the RPG to consistently drop. Because we know the threshold is between like 8k and 10k health now where he'll bring out the RPG. Which is really awesome.
There's no getting back up.
So As long as I can do that, I should be able to save like a minute in the last split. Which should barely, I think we'll barely be able to sub 2 this. It's hard to say. I don't know why I did that. I mean, Grace is low. I probably could use the heal. Maybe I'll grab that on the way back.
Strat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector.
I want to get some ammo as Leon. I need shotgun shells. Lots of shotgun shells. Oh, what? I looked away. Dang it. If you look away, you can skip that animation. Just look at the ground or look away. I'm sad that I didn't get that. I need every second that I can get right now. Oh, shit.
You can do this.
I slowed down because of that too, which is not great. Could really use that heal, huh?
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, not yet. Oh my god. I picked up that bottle, so I realized that my thing isn't gonna be in the first slot anymore. It's gonna be in the fourth slot. So every time I have to insert this key or whatever it is, it'll be slightly take up some time. So normally I use the Molotov up here, but I'm thinking, mother. Oh. I'm thinking this will have to do. I'm about dead.
Get off me.
Please, Liquor, please. Don't hit me. Not the best performance.
Strat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
No.
Oh no. Okay.
AI control center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Definitely lost time on this split. Unsure if I'm gonna be able to get the sub 2 in anymore. Maybe if I have a really good Leon section. I guess I don't need to get the Magnum bullets anymore if I'm gonna rely on shotgun. Well, I'll get the ones later.
Breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it here. Nice. No! Okay, we're fine, we're fine. I practiced that. So I'm glad it didn't screw me over.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Plenty of shotgun stuff, but I want to keep shotgun.
This must be the room.
Plenty of grenades too. Very good. Reload that just in
I'll take out
case.
as many of you fuckers as I can.
Okay, good. I'll take that. I was gonna shoot that box, but I don't need it. I have enough shotgun ammo as long as I don't waste much on the liquors. And this is just extra insurance. But I am relying on the fact that I will be able to do this strat.
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required.
Eat this.
Warning. Autoclave
Okay.
compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Air thermometer warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over
The
with.
elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has
Okay.
arrived.
Good end. Oh boy.
Almost a sure. Not done yet.
Oh, I need to hurry.
Okay. Hopefully I pull off Nico's strat. I tested it with a level 1 shotgun and I was just like,
This is finally my chance to do something.
and it still worked with the same shots, but Leon, we need to go.
Leon!
Leon.
Leon!
And of course, we're gonna release Elpis. It would just be, I find it really boring if we just end off with the bad ending right there, then boom, it's time. Like, end off with the final boss at least, what I like. So we're gonna do this category of getting good ending.
Spencer's vision lifts through me, and I will see that
No.
it is brought to fruition.
How many more will have to die for that vision?
You don't have the power to save anyone.
Yes.
My man has future.
Ah, shoot.
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Okay, that's fine. You can kill him before he does another charge, but we got the RPG, and we'll use that on second phase.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up.
Oh my god, really? No, I have to wait for... Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I have to go through... Man, that's slow. Okay. Yeah, we're past 2 hours. Yeah, I was slow on phase 1, unfortunately. But hey, at least I'm gonna get a legit sub 201 time now. I'll have to practice that for sure. Yeah, let's go. Yo, and it actually beat my last PB by 5 seconds. My last in-game, my PB of in-game time with using Leon's boxes in Act 1 was a 2 hour and 54 second time, so awesome. Yeah, I was really slow with phase 1 though, so I need to do better with that, but GG. GG. And I was able to explain some good stuff in there too, so hopefully that's informative to a lot of people trying to get up to date with the speed run and stuff. Oh, actually, it looks like it doesn't quite stop, does it? Oh, interesting. 2 hour 29 time. It was okay. So load remover was slightly off, just slightly off. Interesting. By like 30 seconds, huh? Interesting. Weird. But that's really good. We're getting really close. Like the fact that I got that on a completely fresh file, completely legit this time. It says stuff. It says stuff. Yeah. So that's awesome. Let's go. All right. Thank you all for watching. I'll probably put this on my dump channel, but once we're going to go for that sub 2 and yeah, we're going to get it. We are going to get it.